I will have an explanation.
Oh, they started yapping before I could hit record.
Walk away.
What's good, internet?
Now.
Back here with some more Baldur's Gate 3. Continuing Nyx's playthrough. I definitely didn't forget to outro last episode. We're ignoring that. What's going on? What are you guys arguing?
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded.
I mean, you do, but...
She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Stop this nuisance and fighting each other. I agree with Shadowheart. The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us. Yeah. I mean, that's just the correct answer. We know that the artifact is what protected us from when we got and had that vision. So... That's in fighting with each other.
Correct. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, Tripe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others.
I do hear it.
Just you and me.
Rest, both of you.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
Damn.
You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Do nothing plus into Shadowheart, Jesus. Stop it. Nice.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
We already have it. Don't need to kill her.
Show you.
We need her Shadowheart. Give her a chance.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
She has the best lead so far. Her people are like, you know,
Such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride.
like the most anti-mind flayer people in the
We needn't be
universe.
enemies.
So,
There's plenty
if
of
anyone
those to go around already.
as a way to get rid of it, it'd probably be her.
What you have?
So,
That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
that was certainly interesting.
Already feeling better.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
I agree. I need to change something on Shadowheart.
Onward.
For today's adventure, I think we are going to be spending a lot of it here in the Druid Grove. First things first, though, I think we might want to go see what's going on down by the beach. No reason, you know, just kind of want to make this a beach episode too. There's probably nothing going on over here, but we can dip our toes in the water, go for a little bit of swim. Maybe catch some fish or something. I don't really know. It just seems like a nice place to hang out. We haven't really explored this way yet, so surely there has to be something interesting going on over here. Like, why wouldn't there be? Like, why would this area be here if there's nothing interesting going on? You know, that's what I'm thinking anyway. So we're gonna make our way over yonder.
It's beautiful.
And our plan is going to be heading on down here. We're gonna have the party split up. Nyx is gonna chill out here. Will is gonna go hang out over here. Karlach is gonna go hang out over here. And then Shadowheart
Faith will guide.
is going to have Will walk this way. And Will might actually get in this bush and just... He's gonna hide out. Huh, wonder what that sightline is. Regardless, then we're gonna have Shadowheart walk this way. Down to the kid we see, just kind of standing on the water's edge. And first and foremost, Shadowheart is just for no reason at all. I'm going to cast, first off, her Wild Shape and get into the Starry Form Dragon. And then is going to throw off a Sanctuary on the kid. And then she's going to go talk to him.
Listen.
You shouldn't be going out in the water. It's dangerous.
Hear it. It's so peaceful.
I can't hear anything. Come back to the shore.
Oh no, it's just a bit of water.
Just a bit.
I only want to listen.
Water's the worst, man.
Just a little.
No good things happen in the water, dude. What the fuck is that? Oh god, it's hot.
Yes,
Wait, what?
everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Oh no, don't go there. Just don't. All right. Who got? Shadowheart was lured. Karlach not lured. Nyx lured. Lame. Okay. Will might be just a smidge too far away. Yeah, he is. So what is his best play going to be? Maybe just walking down here. And just getting in range, probably. Yeah. Well, cutting action dash just to get as close as we can. And then just shoot a ranged sneak attack at this Harpy, which unfortunately misses. Well, that works. All right. That'll end his turn. Shadowheart's been lured. That's okay, though. She got the Sanctuary cast, and that's all that really matters. This Harpy's going to fly down to Nyx. Go for a multi-attack, critical miss, and a regular miss. And then flies out that way. Karlach is going to Frenzy on her turn. She's going to get really angry. And she is going to throw this Harpy into the water down to Nyx, basically. Some pretty good damage, and she's then going to run over this way. Just to get to the kid if she needs to. Up to kick it out. Harpy flies back up to Karlach. Okay, it's taking it personally, I see. I mean, it wasn't personal, but if you're going to take it that way, then, well, you have to take it out on you. Nyx is hopefully going to have enough movement speed to get there. He did not. Oh, boy. I guess we'll just Eldritch Blast. For a whole 3 damage. Celestials, Fiends, and Undeads. Are these Fiends? No, they're monstrosities. Okay. I don't think anyone's in range for Champion Challenge. Yeah, that one's not in range. So I think we'll just throw off a Divine Favor. Get a little bit extra radiant damage because that's about all we can do this turn. That Harpy's gonna fly down and hit Will for a solid chunk of damage. Kid is still lured, but he has Sanctuary on him, so he is totally fine. Will has been lured. Takes an attack of opportunity. Shadowheart not lured. Nice. She is going to probably just Guiding Bolt the singing one. So you're telling me I can't hit it from here? I disagree, but we can. We miss. Okay. She is then going to Dazzling Breath this one. Very respectable damage. And that'll end her turn. That one's gonna fly up to Will. Very annoying, and Will's dead. Karlach has been lured. Oh, nice. Karlach has been unlured. Oh, I forgot to get. Damn it! I forgot to give her Tavern Brawler. I need to remember to do that. That should be good. It is. Yeet. Okay. If that's how you want to play it, then.
I've got it.
Good throw. That actually killed that one. Okay, nice. That one is still singing. Is going to actually kill Will. Okay, well, that's just truly tragic. We will be mourning him. Get advantage. So why don't we go ahead, throw off a Hexblade's Curse. And then a Booming Blade on it.
You down.
That was a one-shot. All right. That'll do. I'll take the gold. There's a miss on the attack of opportunity by Shadowheart. And he's going to start singing. The kid has been lured again. Good damage, and we will throw off our breath. We need to make sure we don't hit Murkon. And that one's dead. Nicely done. Harpy next to Nyx is going to start singing, and I'm pretty sure lure him, because he's not exactly the wisest in the land.
Go on.
So probably one shot if we had Tavern Brawler, but we unfortunately don't. I also don't really want to fully be a throwing build, but sometimes you just gotta throw.
Are they gone?
Get Will back. They're gone. Are you okay?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Valid. You were brave, child. Heroic even. You're safe now. Go back to your parents. Stop sniveling. You were brave, child.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
Mole.
Wait, you should meet Mole.
Should I
I'm
then?
grateful you helped me.
I would love
Find a
to.
boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
I'll do that. Will is almost fucking dead. And since we have Karlach, we are going to have her run over here and jump over this way. Jump over this way. Taking the quick route. And in this nest is the best item to give Gale in the game, because it is the most useless item in the game. What the? I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me. It's okay.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. See you later.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You can make my give me a percentage of what you take. You can at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You want a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that level of brazenness.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Damn. Donny, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
Nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. All right. I ran the tiefling hideout, and if we head over here and annoyingly have to switch our character like multiple times to do this, we can give Karlach enhanced sleep, and then we switch over to Karlach. We can jump over here. And in this chest there is something, I always forget what. Scroll and a little bit of gold. All right, not bad.
Can't give up now.
Kind of worth grabbing, but
These boots odds of seeing everything?
Thus. Where is this mole you speak of? There they are.
To ask.
Sylphie got caught. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
Is that so?
Archon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
I also did that, yeah.
And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles is risky? You know, I thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
Oh, yeah?
You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
That could be fun. An idol, what do you do with something like that? I could help you. But my time is valuable to me. What do you do with something like that?
And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's got to be worth a small fortune.
I could help you, but my time's valuable to me.
Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Nah. I think we'll
Been a
get it figured out. To the Blighted Village. We head south out of the Blighted Village. My game will eventually load in, and we see a confrontation down here on this road with what looks like the old lady from the Grove. Wonder what's going on here.
That's for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't.
Yeah, we don't really do insight too well. Lower your weapons. I know this lady.
Sweetie,
I mean, Karlak approval, we have to.
He's with the hag.
Don't
The hag.
stand there gaping. Get him.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't sign up to kill random people. But I am a staunch defender of old ladies, so if I must.
Come here. Come here.
Critical hit and critical miss on the same turn is crazy.
Blood comes easy these days.
oh my stars. I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? It sounded like a heated argument. Do you know this Mayrina they mentioned? Yeah.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This
So you
is
did know
all
about her.
My fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond.
So her brothers die because you had to keep your word. You made me kill people because you lied.
Get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to.
All right, that's not gonna sit well on the old paladin conscious.
I'm kicking myself for not seeing through it.
Yep, that's I'm right there with you, bud.
Must be on my way.
What the hell?
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Huh. But we will do the Arcana. We don't really do intelligence ever. Well, so next time I play through the game, it might have to be an intelligence run, which I can talk about this now because it's already been uploaded, it just hasn't gone out yet. I am highly considering doing an honor mode solo run with the Rage Singer build. That absolute abomination of a Blade Singer Barbarian Fighter multi-class thing. Would you guys be interested if I were to stream that? It wouldn't be very consistent, but I think it'd be fun. Yeah, something tells me we're not going to be able to roll this. We're just not going to be able to get to a 15. Give it one more shot. Nice! I like how Karlach and Will just disappeared. Just like the rest of the swamp is, you know, appearing or whatever. Narrator? That was weird.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all... You have an interesting definition of friendly, but...
Private word would be nice.
Soldier.
All right, that was very strange. I don't know why we lost audio there. That was suspicious. Random note, take a breather, lovelies. Buy something on it. Okay, yeah. Those definitely aren't poisoned apples. Nope, definitely not.
There's a trap.
Trap, you say? Well, we learned something about heading over to... I forget if it was like the docks or something, or somewhere in the wetlands. We read something about Kaga and some shadow druids or something. And we need to investigate that, and it was, you know... something about that whole malarkey is leading me over here. I don't know what it is. Call it intuition or just knowing the video game. Forget what the actual note says, and I'm not going to bother to figure it out. So we're just going to give Will Longstrider back because he fucking died earlier. And then we're going to come this way. Surely after Shadowheart jumps across, she did. All right, let's go. What's over here? Oh, we are immediately in a combat. Crazy. Who would have seen that coming? So we got some mud methods and some wood woads. I'm also recording this a day before this episode goes out in the the multiplayer campaign, and this fight was let me tell you, something fucking else when we did that. Hopefully that didn't get received too poorly. Because it was a whole mess. Alright. As much as I hate the alert feat and think it's completely broken, because it's so broken is why I hate it, I think we might need it in this party because we have 3 characters with not exactly very high dex scores. And dex is like pretty heckin' important. Initiative is like pretty heckin' important, turns out. I will star map guiding bolt this. I don't think we're gonna be able to get out of disadvantage range here. No, so maybe we'll just drop a Toll the Dead on it. Good damage. We're gonna have Karlach run over here. She is going to frenzy. Get really angry. Just the angriest anyone has ever angered. And then she's going to pick this fucking method up if I can click on it. And throw it at that one. She still doesn't have Tavern Brawler because I keep forgetting to change her class. It's a lot of fucking effort. We also do not have really any AoE damage in this party, I'm noticing. See, I'm starting to figure out these weaknesses, and we will correct them at some point.
What do I have to lose?
Champion challenge. That at least takes some aggro off of Karlach so she can just start chucking methods wherever she pleases. Nice dodge there. We're gonna have Will walk away, and then we'll shoot this one that's not challenged by Nyx, and then we'll shoot it again, and that one actually hit. Will's really good at hitting 1 out of 2 attacks. He's really good at it. It's just everything to do is miss one of his attacks. Buffett's gonna fly down next to Karlach and hit her. I was gonna fling mud at Nyx, misses. And so then going to fly around to that area. All right. Shadowheart is going to come into the inventory of Mr. Nyx, and she's going to take one of these hair smoke powder bombs, and she's gonna fucking chuck it right over here. That's some mighty fine damage there, Shadowheart. Some mighty fine damage. And let's Dazzling Breath this prick. What a turn. What a turn from Shadowheart. We're gonna throw this mud method into this woodwood. We are then going to throw this mud method into this woodwood. Well, there was an attempt to make something happen there. Another method has been summoned in. The one next to Nyx is going to hit for 2 damage. I'm going to save this. Don't want to use that just yet. We are then going to, unfortunately, waste our turn killing something with 5 HP.
Time to press ahead.
This is not exactly the best use of a turn. Save our spell slot. In there. MF it's going to fly next to Will, bring in another one. Woodwood misses Nyx. And then we're gonna have Will try to take out this ancient method. We need to get rid of the ones that are summoning, and what did you know? Another fucking critical miss. I hate this guy. Don't worry, he did 1 damage with that one. Fuck's sake, dude. What use are you if you're doing 1 fucking damage? All right, Shadowhearts, they gave you a perfect lineup here, so just take it. That one's at 2 health, that one's at 9. We'll hit the one with 2. No, we won't. I can throw the fucking woodwood? Holy shit. What if we run over to this side of it? Can we then throw it into this method? We can. Nice. We'll then grab our thing and chuck it at this guy. God, it sure would be cool if we would stop fucking missing. Punch for 4. Next is going to Booming Blade the methods. I will not use that. I will then hit it. I will not use that. Why is it not giving me the option to use my warlock? Thoughts on that, I wonder. I should be able to use both with any hit. Hey, Will hit something. Nice job, dude. Proud of you. Dash comes out. Gonna run at Karlach. Interesting. We'll Toll the Dead over here. Will that hit? It will. Dazzling Breath there for another 4 damage. We're gonna, I guess, not throw it. I guess we lost the strength to throw, even though we had it last turn. Karlach's doing no damage. I know these guys have fucking resistance, but holy shit. Let me look in here. I know I can just do this. It's one way to do it. How's that not a opportunity attack? Well, we never know. We'll hit something. It's so surprising when it happens. Well, that fight took way too long, and my entire party ran through the fucking fire. What an annoying fight. I find a wood shield on that wood. We will equip that with Will, so he can have himself a little bit better AC, and then we'll slowly walk through all of this fucking mud. And in this chest, we will find these sparkle hands, which help with unarmed attacks. So there you go, Karlach. And in here, we find ourselves.
What's that cleft there?
Come on, man. Jesus. We find the letter to Kaga. If we read said letter. Other a sent word of your progress, I am pleased that the rite of thorns has begun. I will depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from our circle, now's the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelus. Huh. Hogga's being fucking weird.
What's up for discussion?
Random guy over here by a waypoint further into the bog.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
I don't like the sound of that.
Iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
Smart. I prefer a weapon to a stench. You're a monster hunter, not what I imagined. Whatever you're hunting, your stench alone will kill it.
Ha! A quick wit is rare indeed. Good manners, however. All beings can aspire to. I suggest you find yours before dealing with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain.
The lady of the house.
A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price.
Speak plainly, what is she? I think you're mistaken. This place looks innocent enough. What price is that? What is she?
A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks.
I'd advise against helping such a creature thrive. What quarry would be worth that price?
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Maybe I could help your hunt. Your acquaintance is getting boring. Tell me. We'll be nice. Where is my guidance? Don't need it. That's where I'll fucking need it.
No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion.
Oh.
Bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate alive.
I know that guy.
I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
Yeah. You can give your hunt. Astarion is under my protection. That means Karlach. Approval? That's what we're after.
Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
I'm not going to help you find him. Back off.
Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that at the end.
Solidarity keeps the troop together.
Well, I want his bow.
Doesn't come back to bite me later.
Get it? Because he's a fucking vampire. I want his bow. Can we do...
There is work to do.
We do one of these.
Seems your actions have earned you an enemy and a fight.
I just wanted your bow, dog. We don't need to kill him. Must have advantage against the targets. So I don't know how rakish sneak attack works. But you just had to not have disadvantage. Uses without advantage if there are no other combatants with it. I guess Nyx is within 7 feet then. Well, in that case.
Forever dauntless.
Why does he have 80 HP? At level 5? I can't use that here. So I won't. Damn, Garlock. Where's my attack of opportunity? How did he just walk away from Garlock like that? Tempting. I'll save it. Go bonk the shit out of him. Nice.
Never a dull moment.
Turn on that.
For some bloody work.
Coming through.
God, it's hot in here. I'm going to enjoy this.
She doesn't have a bonus action damage dealer. Well, I tried not to kill him. We do get Gandril's aspiration, which gives us advantage against monstrosities, which will be useful. We're actually going to send that to Will. And he might just be a crossbow guy. Yeah, he's just going to be a crossbow guy. All right, Karlach is broken. We can now sleep at night. Well, we're not going to sleep, but you know what I mean. Also, I cheesed an extra rage charge out of that. Get fucked, video game. All right, let's get back over here to the sacred pool, this druid grove, and let's confront Kaga about this shit. Trying to lock down some cloakwood stuff. I don't fucking know. Some shadow druids. Some weird shit's going on in here.
Very well.
And I don't like it. The Hellfire Himbo has something to say about this.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth, Kaga. Zevlor wants you removed. I'm here to see it done. I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the shadow druids. What? I love that just pops up with absolutely no audio. Okay, just like no narration or anything.
Nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton.
My nose is perfectly normally shaped, lady.
No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kaga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this note, Wrath. It will explain everything. You can side with them? I never knew that.
What's in there? Cloakwood. Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halcyon is weak.
I learned recently that Cloakwood is a forest
We are strong.
south of Baldur's Gate.
We are safe.
I think it's south.
No other way.
You and Halcyon. Well,
Apparently accidentally stumbled across a map of Faerun and looked over us. Interesting.
defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Baldur's Gate is basically LA. It's just West Coast. West Coast.
Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
How dare you? These druids are something that you seem intent on forcing me to take your life, so be it. I would think Kaga would, or Karlak rather, would want me to, like, be, diplomatic here, and I'm going to be. Going against the persuasion, or not the persuasion, the approval. I should still be able to get
you twist the teachings.
approval from
In harmony,
getting her to see the light.
Shadow, we are pure.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Even better. Perfect. You know I'm right. Don't let the shadows corrupt you. I was correct. Easy peasy.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it.
Exactly.
Why was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
Yeah.
Question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Damn it. Oh. Just shoot some random fucker in the back of the room. Ooh, good damage. Idea.
Finish this.
Drop the same moonbeam. Holy damage. When Will decides to do damage, he'd be doing damage. Infuse your crossbow with bolts. Bolts with holy energy. Your ranged weapons have. Oh, interesting. Forgot I no longer have a bonus action attack though. That's unfortunate. Like, oh, I can sneak attack that guy and then finish off the 1 HP guy. But it didn't exactly work. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! What is wrong with me? A lot. I'll hex the wisdom because druid. And then we will divine smite thine ass. Shit. Karlak's just angry. She's gonna rage. And then she's gonna take this fucking pike of hers. She's gonna fucking jerk it at this asshole. And then the only person left alive has 1 HP and then 2 moonbeams. It's Thea. Alright, we're gonna go to Shadowheart. Karlak walks into the fucking moonbeams. Nice. Then we're gonna talk to Kaga with Shadowheart.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proved.
His Shadowheart has druid levels, and hopefully this works.
Sylvanas bid me to protect my people from harm. Yet I was the one to inflict it. There was but one druid who guarded the circle.
who protected our ways. We are forever in your debt.
It did work. I'm 99% sure this thing sucks, but I've never actually gotten it in a playthrough because I don't usually play druids.
You burn like fire. You howl like wind.
I'm pretty sure Karlach is going to be like fucking dead to this goddamn moonbeam.
And be known. May I not be the last monster you vanquish.
You're ready to get up the circle to the Cloakwood. It's unthinkable. You were lured by power. I've faced the same struggle.
It was through power that I would keep us safe. Or so I thought. Yet I betrayed Sylvanas himself. Led the circle to shadow. We will stop the rite. And I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
Indeed, may he. And what of Zevlor's people? How did the Shadow Druids even find you? Yeah.
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Alright, I can do that. We have reason. It's not funny, but it's funny. Alright, yeah, but Pale Oak, it is a staff that you only get from being a druid and doing this. You get druidic vines cannot ensnare you and do not count as difficult terrain. You also get Faith Warden's vines, which is create a vine surface slowing down creatures and possibly entangling. So you just get a cast of entangle. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also just not good, like, at all. So probably won't be using them. You're using it.
Soldier.
Let's move. Don't waste a step.
Let's go give good news to Zevlor. And also potentially see about yoinking an idol or something. I don't know. So yeah, the chanting has stopped, which is nice. They're no longer guarding the entrance over here, so that tells me if there ever an opportunity, now's the time. Hey, Mr. Rogue, why don't you mosey on over here? And we should have a scroll of darkness right here that Will is going to cast. Need to find the outline. There it is. Plop it down like right here. He is then going to hide in it. He is then going to yoink that down here. And then plop it. And then he's going to run this way.
All right. What now?
Run! Run! Run, I tell you! And it's that easy. We should probably just stop over my bowl real quick while we're here. No need to backtrack if we don't have to.
I need a quick word. I had a feeling you'd be back.
Yeah, here. Got the idol for you.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram, before I get emotional.
You're welcome. And we also get the Ring of Protection, +1 to AC and saving throws. Very, very good ring, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take that for myself because I want it. It's a floor!
Zevlor. By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I'm
What's up,
told
dude?
the Druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
I'm pretty good at my job. It's great, yep.
Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I'll ensure my people make the most of it. It pains me that I have nothing to give you in thanks.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm gathering what I can from my people. A reward. Because I have something else to ask of you.
Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no
I can do that.
small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin horde leaders, I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Well, I mean, I planned on doing it anyway. Did agree to find Paulson, and he's apparently over there, so, I mean, where I was headed anyway. Alright, we're back at the goblin camp. We're gonna go ahead and do this before we take a rest, because I don't know, why not? We're gonna short rest so I can get that warlock slot back. And then we are going to just start doing a little ditty over here. Wait, the owlbear comes here. Well, Will is going to come over this way. He's going to come into the inventory of Nyx and grab this. Going to sneak and put this wyvern toxin in here. I'm hanging out, just playing a song.
Need to find a way forward.
Triggered the cutscene. Thank you, goblins. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The quarterback who is a band geek, yes.
What you standing here all dry for? Come here, have a drink.
I don't drink.
What should we toast to,
Glad you asked. Tell everyone to gather around. I'll pass. Need a clear head for now. My trigger party. Yeah.
I'll show you how it's done. A toast to our victory!
To finding those looters and crushing them.
Dragon!
You raise your glass and shout.
To drinking till we die.
Drink up!
To you, I should have drink before the host.
That's how you end up dry, mate. Not that I'm complaining. Now get out of my way. I need another drink.
Succumbed to death.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
What a stud. Please fail, please fail, please fail, please fail. God damn it.
Snack! You're right. Whoever did this could be anywhere by now.
Could be. Listen, we need the experience, and also, we were told to eliminate the goblins. It'd be rude not to, right? I think it'd be wrong not to eliminate them, honestly. Well, we were told to eliminate the leaders, but you get the idea. Let's go ahead and just throw off a regular guiding bolt over here. That scream so pronounced. That's right. I think the directors just said to the voice actors, those guys just scream and have fun with it. That had to be what the plan was, because that was amazing. Both of those were awesome. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do one of these. Damn it. Guess we'll head over this way. I will rage. She attack this turn. Shouldn't. Into her rage. She should be just fine. Will's getting a little bit messed up. Brawler Tiny is across the entire fucking map. Ow. That's a big motherfucker. Where's he going? All right. That's one way to do that. Dude, Will. For the love of God. I'm about to bench your ass, even though you're supposed to be a big part of this playthrough. I am sick of you fucking missing every goddamn turn. Meanwhile, the one everyone usually gets onto for missing Shadowheart, she is fucking carrying. She's just the best character in the game, but, you know, it is what it is. We're going to bed after this, so we'll toss that off. Sure. We'll pump that smite in, and, ah, damn. We'll go threaten this archer. Left him with 4 HP, or with 1 HP rather. We will enrage to throw our pike, knocking them prone, and then we will take a few steps back to not have disadvantage, and then throw again. Good damage. You're annoying. What? You can go in that. I was today years old. I've done this fight probably 100 times. Sneak attack there. Nice. And we'll just go bonk. And breath. We'll smack. About to bench my main character too. I want to throw this goblin into the ogre. There we go. It's fun to just throw a fucking goblin at an ogre. You don't get to do that every day. Like, this is not a normal activity for most people. But when you get the opportunity to throw a goblin at an ogre, you have to take the opportunity to throw a goblin at an ogre. Fuck's sake. All right, we did it. That's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. Next time we will head on in to the goblin camp, the temple here, and see what awaits us there. But for now, we'll go ahead and end today's episode, unless something interesting happens when we sleep. Regardless, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.